Hi, Caleb. Really nice to see you. Caleb, you're part of our church family here, and you have really kindly agreed to be interviewed as part of our real live series of interviews. And I guess my first question is, I've known you for many years, but there'll be those who are watching who don't know you. So could you just say a little bit about yourself? And it's called Real Life. So kind of what does real life look like for you at the moment?
Okay, yeah, my name's Caleb, and I'm at the latter end of my 40s, and I'm married with two teenage children, and we live in St Neots, and as you said, we're part of the church family at the Evangelical Church on Cambridge Street, and during the daytime, work-wise, I'm a design engineer for a company involved in very large diesel engines. So that's what I do. So a normal day, I work upstairs at the moment, obviously working from home on a computer in a bedroom upstairs. That's what I do in the mornings. I have my lunch, and then in the afternoon I go for a nap because my health's not great at the moment. So I'm kind of allowed to do what everyone really wants to do, and that's go for a nap after lunch.
Okay.
So that's what life kind of looks like most of the time. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And you mentioned about your health. Are you happy to say perhaps a little bit more about that for us?
Yeah. I've got a cancer called mesothelioma, which is a cancer caused by asbestos, and it's incurable. So I don't know when I was exposed to asbestos. So yeah, that's the up and down of it, Catherine. But so far, I've outlived the statistics the doctors have given me. So by the grace of God, I'm still keeping going. And to be fair, my health, whilst it has its limitations, is on the whole reasonable.
Okay.
Livable. Yeah. So yeah, it's okay-ish.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being willing to tell us about that. And Caleb, I wonder if you'd be willing to say a little bit about how your faith, I'm conscious you're a Christian, how does your faith impact what you're facing health-wise? Does it impact it? So what does that look like?
Yeah, it has to. What's the point of faith if it doesn't impact your life? I think it's even more impactful when you've got something that I've got, which I'm not going to get better from, and a long time ago, this verse was it still is very meaningful to me. There's a bit at the end of John chapter 6 in the Bible where Jesus has done this really difficult teaching to his disciples and all his followers. A lot of followers clear off. They say they can't accept it, so off they go. And Jesus turns to the 12 disciples and he goes, well, this is paraphrasing, so what about you lot? Are you going as well? And Peter says to Jesus, where else can I go, Lord? Where else can we go, Lord? You are the promised Messiah. You have the words of eternal life. And sorry, that's paraphrasing. That's not verbatim what it says in the Bible. But that's how I felt. Where else can I go? What hope have I got? That people will say some nice things about me at a special service we may or may not hold in the future. Where everyone wears black and I'm in a box at the front. I need something more than that. I need hope for today while I'm living, and hope that even though I'm a wrong one, even though I don't live up to God's standards, because only Jesus was the perfect man, that I can be forgiven of that wrongdoing, of that offence I've caused to God because of Jesus, and I can spend eternity with Him. Eternity is a bit like infinity. It's difficult to think about and does your head in eventually. But living with that hope daily is a good motivator, and also sort of, I think having that hope as well motivates you to live life now with God in mind, and trying to make the most of the now, whilst not, and remembering that we're subject to God. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Caleb. Thanks so much. And
Sorry, the dog's going mental in the next room.
oh, it's fine. It's fine. This is real life, Caleb. That's what's great.
Okay.
I think I'm really grateful that you've been willing to share through your own story about how your faith impacts, particularly around the area of health. And I think for many of us, this year has shown us how uncertain life can be and how fragile life can be. So that has been encouraging and helpful for me to hear you share. And I'm really sure it will be for many others as well. Thank you, Caleb. I'm sorry you have to say farewell because I would love to ask you more questions, but thank you so much for your honesty. Thank you for helping us think this through, and to take care as well. Thanks, Caleb.
Thank you, Catherine. Bye.
Bye.